We've seen in Genesis chapter 3, verse 1 through 6, that Adam gave in to the devil's temptation to become like God. And he disobeyed God's commandment. He did not guard the garden from the serpent. Are we taking our dominion? The book of Ephesians says in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 13, "Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that he may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand." We must exercise our power and authority that is given us. Satan will attempt to hinder you and your walk in Christ. He is a master of disguise. We need to know that we are not battling against people. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Our battle is not against flesh and blood, people, things in the natural realm, but against spiritual wickedness, against the unseen spiritual realm. We are told in 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walks about, seeking whom he may devour." The Greek definition of be sober, be vigilant is to be sober, to be calm and collective in spirit, to be temperate, dispassionate, circumspect, to watch, to take heed, lest through remission and indolence some destructive calamity suddenly overtakes one. Did you get that meaning? You may have heard the saying, "There is a demon behind every rock." They probably are not far off. There is probably more, like 2 or 3 behind every rock. But how are we to be with the enemy as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour? We are told to be sober, be vigilant, be sober, to be calm and collective in spirit, be circumspect, that is, be aware of those things around you. Be vigilant. We are to be cautiously active, lest through remission and indolence, not taking any action or being aware, some destructive calamity overtakes us. We continue to read in 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 9, "Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world." Just because there may be demons behind every rock, we are not to bury our heads in the sand, refusing to confront or acknowledge them, being afraid of them, or we will find ourselves suddenly overtaken with calamities. Troubles and things from this world will overtake us if we are not vigilant, aware of the enemy's tactics. Now, we are not to be afraid, but to be calm and collective in spirit, taking our authority over them.